Hi, welcome to Legacy Minutes for January 4th, 2020. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. The last couple of sessions, we've spent some time talking about looking back so that we can move forward. Looking back and seeing our strengths and our weaknesses and those things that we want to grow in, those things that we want to continue to do well as we move forward. And tonight I'd like to just take a couple of minutes and talk about what it looks like to move forward. And specifically, I want to challenge myself as well as those who are watching and listening to set some goals for 2020, to look ahead and say, in January of 2021, which is going to come way faster than you believe, what do I want to look back and say, wow, I see growth in these areas over the last year. For me, I started thinking about that a bit this morning as I was journaling. I got up early and I was just spending some time with the Lord, and I started thinking about what are a couple of those things that I want to do better. And one of those things is I want to finish. If you know me at all, you could sort of look, if you took a walk around my life at the outside, and you could see that there are a lot of projects that I've started over the years, over the last year, and I don't always do well at finishing, because the excitement is really high at first. There's a lot of challenge at first, but once it gets to about the 80% point of the project, I struggle at finishing. A couple of years ago, I picked up a book called Finish by John Acuff, and if you struggle with finishing, which I know a lot of guys do, it's a great book. I highly recommend it. John Acuff is a funny guy. He brings a lot of humor and wit to his writing, but he really hits it hard, and things like perfectionism and just getting going. Just get up, get going, get moving, and start. Because a lot of the times, the problem with finishing is we never actually start because we're afraid we're not going to finish. So for me, finishing is a big thing that I want to work on in 2020. Another thing that I was really moved about this morning was that I want to do a better job in 2020 of gathering my family together for prayer, gathering them together for worship, gathering them together around the Word. And we've done this over the years. We've done it in different places. Sometimes we've spent time in the morning at the breakfast table. We homeschooled our kids, and so that was a great time to read the Proverbs. Sometimes we've gotten together at night and worshiped and read, but it's something that in 2020 I want to make sure that we're doing a better job of really instilling in our kids what it looks like to come together as a family and focus our hearts and our minds on Christ. Now, those are just a couple of the things that I know I want to work on in the coming year. I would love to hear what you want to work on. What are the things that God is laying on your heart that He wants to move in your life, to grow in your life, to move you forward, maybe out of your comfort zone in your life in the coming year? You can comment on Facebook or on Instagram. You can send me an email at Cary, C-A-R-Y, at legacyman.net. I would love to hear what God is saying to you. And as always, I'm praying for you. I hope and pray that you're praying for me, because I definitely need it. And until next time, God bless.